Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back. We are going to continue on with the ephemera for our Yuletide hanging file folder journal. We've done the cover. We have the front and back pockets here. I've got this put together here with our miscellaneous pages. We'll be sewing that in. I am going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I have reinforced it with some micropore there. And then we're going to have a wraparound closure here, like so. I'm going to put a couple of eyelets there. I haven't decided if I want to do, maybe I'll do lace, maybe I'll do seam binding. I don't know, we'll see. I'll decide that when I get to the end. But last time we made a couple of envelopes, and it's only been about 5 minutes, but I figured I'd make another video. These will attach to the side of a page. So I've got the season's greetings here with a little bit of lace banner at the bottom. What do you call that, banner, or I don't know. I've got some crochet trim. There's some lace behind this little girl, and then this has probably been on here long enough. Got this little girl that is Joy, and I've got a Santa on this side. But yeah, so those are the envelopes that we did. Okay, so carrying on after our, I call them deco envelopes. That to me just means they're decorated. They can be decorated as much or as little as you like. But next I want to do a corner flips. So I've just got coffee dyed paper here. I cut this at 4 1/4. Remember, my pages are 8.5 by 11 folded in half, so they're actually 5.5 wide. But I don't want this to be too wide where it's fitting in the binding. So I'm just folding this corner to corner. And these will have one going one way, one going the other way. Did I not fold that right? This one looks right. This one does not look right at all. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Huh. Well, that's horrible. I'm just going to trim that off. I must not have cut this exactly square. That's what happens when things aren't square. Okay, so let's ink around this a little bit. Not too much, doesn't have to be, I don't need to do but one side because it's going to be glued down. I do want to ink the inside. This is coffee dyed paper, is Leanna Scrap. It's digital images. I like it because I can print on whatever thickness of paper. I don't have to worry. Sometimes I don't have time to do a full-on coffee dye. So it's kind of nice just to be able to, okay, I need 3 sheets, let's just print them out. And she did a good job with the coffee dye. I have some other collections of coffee dyed paper as well, but they all have other things going on, lace or a super amount of grunge or whatever. So is that the inside or that's the inside? This is the outside. Okay, that's why it wasn't inked on that side. All right, so what do we want to do with this? Well, first I want to run ribbon, or the lace trim. I love my crocheted lace, and when I make journals that don't have it, it's almost like they're missing something. So this is my go-to. I'm going to go over a little bit so I can get that angle, and then I'm just going to line this up with that fold. And I'm not going to do the circles on this one. I think oops, we've got some small tags that might fit on there. Let's do this one. I'd like to use as much of the paper collection as possible because, you know, sometimes you end up with these, you know, bits and pieces, and you feel guilty to toss them, but you don't really want to use them either. So it's we want to use them while we can. Otherwise, they're just going to get in there in my collection and take up room. Okay. Oops. Okay. That way. I like to have one on each side of the book. I've got plenty of pages to decorate this time, so. Well, I was thinking of using these. Let's see. Yeah, those would work. They both have directions, though. Let's see if I can find one that is the opposite direction. That's going the same way. Or one that doesn't have direction, at least. Let's see. This one might work. Okay, that's on the cover. So I think I'm going to use the Happy Holidays. And this could be used backwards. Okay, Christmas tree's not. What have we got here? We've got polka dots. The polka dots could be used. This one has green leaves and a snowman. He's kind of sideways. And the little girl. Let's use these for something else. Let's go ahead and use the star. Alright, so let me cut this out. Yeah, actually this one would be upside down if I was using it that way. So that one's meant to be. Okay. Alright. Let's ink those. Okay, now what do I want to put in there? Do I want to put some seam binding, or if I punch a hole and put seam binding, I can put that right on. It'll go over the edge, but I'm not worried about that. That might be nice with just a little knot of seam binding. I wish I had different color of seam binding, but that's okay. That's the rose beige. I got a new, oh, here it is. Here it is. I got a new one, and it was almost not even wound. It was sticking out on the outside because they had wrapped so much around it. I don't remember this one being like that. Let's see. In order for me to tie a knot, I need that to be at least 5 inches. So, because of my chubby little fingers. Alright, so let's get a hole in here. I wonder if I could have done a smaller amount. That's alright. I'll tuck it under something later if I have too much extra. I'm just going to do a half knot. Yeah, I probably Could have used a little bit less, but that's okay. I've already cut it now. I'm going to do it on the front. Like that. This almost looks like a silver. And like that. See how that looks. Yeah, cute. Okay, I'm going to keep those because they're about an inch long. I don't know that I'll ever use them, but in my head, I don't want to throw them out quite yet. Not ready to let go. Alright, so I am not going to make a pocket or anything with this. You could make a pocket and stick maybe a ticket or something inside, but I'm just going to glue it down because it's going to be opened, and whatever you stick inside that little pocket is going to fall out every time you open it. So, alright. I'm going to do about, well, a smidge, okay? Just a smidge. Probably didn't need to put that. Okay, see, this is a good use for these little scraps. There we go. I want that to be nice and attached. I think that looks cute. Alright, let's do this one. Maybe not put as much glue at the top. Not too bad. Still got a little bit out there. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. I do like that. Those are nice little corner pockets, and we used more of the collection. Alright, so after the left-right corner pockets, we have side tucks. So let's do some side tucks. And I think what did I do with the, here we go. I want to use these. Now I cut these were cut off. So these are 3.75, so half of this is going to be 1 7/8. Okay. So let me get my scoreboard. So 1 7/8. And this is going to be a side tuck flip out. A little bit more writing space. Okay, 1 7/8. tried to use the cutoffs whenever possible. But you know, you don't want everything to look exactly the same. You don't want to use, I kept coming up with that green paper, that dark green that I used on the flaps. Alright, let's use our bone folder. So the idea of this one is that this will be on the edge of a page and open. So I think I'm going to run lace along the edge, and I don't think I'm going to do anything else to that except for ink. So let's ink. You know, when I first started this, I didn't feel that need to ink everything. I don't know why all of a sudden I feel like, you know, once I got going, and I just I love the grunginess of it, so I'm only going to ink that one side. So for me, it's like I don't know how to say it, incomplete, I guess, without the ink. Which isn't true. If you don't like all the extra ink, don't add it. You know, you don't have to. Do the way you like. I didn't do it in the beginning because I was lazy, to be honest with you. I thought, well, that's a lot of extra work. I don't know that it makes that big of a difference. But then as I started to do more and more of it and liked the way it looked, or I would like other things that I saw that had it, I would think, well, maybe it is worth the extra work. All right, so this is going to be on the edge of a page this way, open this way. So let's put the crochet trim on this side with the flat side at the top. Yeah, like that. We don't want any hanging over. Or do we want it like this? Let's see, hold on just for a second. Remember, I reserve the right to change my mind. No, I think we're going to go on the edge. I was thinking also, maybe after the holidays, then I've been wanting to do that 3 and 30 alphabet challenge. So I may do something like that after the holidays. That might be something I could film a bunch at one time, and you know, because it takes a long time to get these videos uploaded. For a half-an-hour video, it takes me about 7 hours sometimes. Not just for the uploading, but for the filming, the editing, the prepping, uploading, you know, posting to other, to Facebook or whatever. It is a little bit time consuming, so I've been trying to make more than one video at a time, but it doesn't always work. Seems like I have things going on in the middle of the day. Okay. Oops. Yeah, so there again, like I said, I may come back and add some bling to these, and I may not. A little bit easier to write on the crochet trim than it is to write on the when you put the rhinestones and things on there. So, all right, so I think that's it. for today, guys. I've got this, I've got these two, and then we'll be back again and add some more. Thanks for watching. See you next time.